Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend and spiritual wife for life, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual counsel. You know what time it is. It's huddle time, my lovies. 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 Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, everyone in between. Welcome to these express messages for you because we adore you. So let Spirit adorn you, my lovies. Let's give thanks. Let's give thanks to you, my lovies. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you for your super chats. Thank you for booking private consultations with me, my lovies. This work is very important to me, and I absolutely love catering to you. Somebody wants to cater to you. I'm getting that song. I want to cater to you because, baby, this is your day. Do anything for your man, my lovies. You blow them away. Dang, my lovies. You want to cater to you, my lovies. For some of you want to cater to you. For somebody wants to cater to you. For some of you want to cater to somebody. But anyways, we got a whole bunch of catering. For some of you actually have catering orders. I am getting like catering orders, but all types of catering in the field. That's how we're starting today. Well, Bombay Coots, my lovies. Anyways, and someone's hairs are turning gray. Too many catering orders for you, my lovies. Enjoy it while you have it. This too shall pass. But 15 and 29, the devil energy, Capricorn. 29, 11, justice. 9, Virgo, an investigation, the hermit, going within. We also have high priestess, an investigation of the mysteries. A pregnancy for some of you that's further along. A further along pregnancy is coming in. Anyways, thank you, my lovies. Thank you for coming in with all of the energy for me to read right away. Again, thank you so much, my lovies. Thank you for co-creating this space and for doing this work. Again, this is beautiful work to me, and it means a lot. If you need a private read, you can look in the description box below. Thank you again for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes, your super chats. Thank you for being here, my lovies. Thank you so much. Thanking the ancestors, my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank all of your trusted ancestors, those that protect. Something about Malachi, something about Malik, something about Hakuna, something about Hana, or something like that. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. And that's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. And by meaning let's get started. Oh, we went back to our old flow for that one. For some of you day ones, my lovies. My day ones be in here, my lovies. What's up, my day ones, my lovies? Dang, my lovies, dang. We're at 12,100 subscribers last time I checked. We're moving, something about child neglect, checking on the children, my lovies. We're moving to 20,000. Look at us flow. Look at us grow. Look at us flow. Look at Esco. Look at Esco, my lovies. Something about Esco's coming in. A clothing line for some of you, clear those throat chakras. Something about Nas is coming in. Nas is like, something about Psych, something about Mikey or Big Mike, something about Big Mike is coming in. But at 20,000, we're going to do something very special for you. We're going to do something special at 20,000. We're going to do a special raffle. Let's see what happens, because every time we do these, people get a little crazy. The last time I did these, my stalkers went over to, they started working overtime. You saw that, my lovies? Putting trackers on your sister's vehicle. Dang, my lovies, dang. Some people are nuts. Anyways, it's something about they don't have any guts. Something about someone doesn't have guts to face you, my lovies. There was a lot of sadness in the field. I did a beautiful reading last night. It was more just about allowing someone. For some of you, maybe you're going to be able to do this in your own way. The last 24 hours, there's been a huge projection. It's almost like a ripple effect. It feels like the way Spirit was showing it to me, it's like a huge, it's like sacudir. Like for some of you, sacudir. How do you say sacudir in English? I forgot. Sacudir. It's like shaking something up, but it's like, you know, when you, sacudir is like when you take, like, for example, like sacudes I don't know, sacudes, el cubrecama, or like it's like you shake something up. It's like you know, like when you have, like, for example, like your bed coverings, and then like you have to shake them to get like the stuff off. It's like that's sacudir. It's like sacudir. How do you say sacudir in English? Totally forgot. Anyways, you'll let me know, my lovies. Maybe there's no specific words. There has to be. There's a specific word for sacudir in English. And it's coming in French too, but not in English. Anyways, it's like shaking. It's like shaking something off, but energetically speaking. And this is causing like ripple effects. You could be feeling there's a projection happening of sadness. You may be feeling like, this doesn't belong to me. Why am I feeling this heavy? It almost feels like a very heavy energy. You could be feeling it a lot in your eyes. You could be feeling it a lot in your throat chakra as exposure is happening in a situation. For some of you, public service announcement, my lovies, I did have a lot of downloads and confirmations, STD checks, my lovies, or maybe for some of you, you'll be finding out. It's crazy to me how some people could be so callous. At least if you're gonna go and be so promiscuous, the least you can do is get yourself checked and take care of yourself and those that you're messing around with. The least you can do, the least. But you know, that kind of shows you what this energy is really about. It's like, is it really pleasurable when you're causing yourself harm and others harm? And on top of that, I read a comment. Somebody wrote, people don't like to be called out. I get it. I had somebody that thought he wanted to mess with me, trying to play all types of games. And I told him, I was like, I didn't have sex with you because a lot of reasons. But one of them was, you smell like fish. He never, after that, he got embarrassed. He never talked to me again, but he smelled like fish. And I'm like, I can imagine how many people this person is sleeping with. Imagine if you would have had sex with him. Imagine if you would have let him penetrate you. For some of you, you could be dealing with someone who doesn't take care of themselves, and you have to stand up for yourself, my lovies. It's like, nah, I'm good. I'd rather wait. I'm good. Especially if it's like, nothing serious. For some of you, you're out here kind of like dating, whatever that means to you. You're out here like, you're not celibate. For some of you, you're not celibate. For some of you, you're not waiting for X amount of years until somebody comes around that you're like, I want to be with this one. No, you're not that. For some of you, something about, I want to be with this clown. I don't know. You want to be with the clown. For some of you, just be cautious, my lovies, because for some of you, there are people that, something about Becca, something about Trevor, something about Travis. There are certain people that don't take breaks and they don't give two shits. They run through them. They run through it, my lovies. And for some of you, there were a lot of downloads about people finding out about STDs and finding out things that have to do with sex, finding out that children are not theirs, something about Arnold. Just, you know, something to keep in mind, my lovies, if this applies to you. If it doesn't apply to you, leave it. Or if it applies to someone around you, maybe you want to, again, for some of you, you have beautiful friends around you at this particular time and you can have frank conversations with them. The name Frank could be significant. Franklin could be significant. And you can have conversations with them. Hey, listen, you know, you may be, I don't know, taking your sexuality a little too lightly, my love. And check your friends. If it's truly your friend and it's truly love, they're going to be like, you know, this person cares about me. If someone's reckless and you don't match, let them go, my lovies. Even when it comes to friendliness, maybe for some of you, you are talking to someone like, hey, you know, I'm not trying to get into your personal life or whatever the case may be, but as a friend who hangs out with you and energy is contagious, you have all of these sex demons that you're having sex with. At least protect yourself. Some people just be having sex anywhere, unprotected fucking sex anywhere. For some of you, everything is coming in for a reason. That download was very present. This could be making someone sad because, again, I used to live with somebody. I've had a lot of roommates, all types of them. I've really lucked out with the roommates I have had because for the most part, they've been like very mature, very just, you know, focused people. They're focused on their stuff. I did get really unlucky with, you know, one in particular, but for the most part, I got really lucky with all of my roommates. I've had a lot of roommates, especially living in California when I used to rent rooms. But this person would bring that negativity of all of the people that he was sleeping with, and he would carry that energy to the point where I even saw it in his pet. I'm like, your pet, when you brought him home, he was tired. It's like the animals could be feeling it. Everything is coming in for a reason. For some of you, you may be dealing with someone who's very promiscuous, and they don't see how like this is a problem. I'm just a messenger here. And then they could be projecting that heaviness of the sexually transmitted demons onto you. You could be feeling something about Antoine too. Antoine too. And they be lying all the time, and they be spying. Death, Scorpio, it's over. Look at that doctor. I don't know. For some of you, someone may find out that they have something a little bit more serious. Because I was getting a download of a man I used to know a long time ago. I met this man in my late teens, and I remember I found out he had chlamydia. And I told him, I'm like, why don't you get that taken care of? I told him, I'll do you a favor and I'll go and I will supposedly you don't got time. I'll go and I'll pick up the prescription for you. Call it in. I'll go and I'll get it for you. You're here having sex with a bunch of people, not letting them know you got chlamydia. I don't know, for some of you, something has to do with health. It's heavy on like STDs, so take this how it resonates. This energy was very present earlier today. Even if, to be quite frank, nowadays, the relationships I see, my lovies, if you have an intuition that something's off in your relationship, again, do not, for some of you have beautiful, connections with your significant other, hold on to that. For those that this applies to, my lovies, get yourself checked. I would totally get myself checked. I would, my lovies. I mean, technically, the next relationship I'm not going to have this issue. However, if God ever told me you don't believe. For some of you, you don't believe it. Someone doesn't believe it. We got death here. There's an ending here. There's an ending of a situation, Scorpio energy. For me, again, some people be in denial. It's like being in denial that they're dealing with a hoe. No offense to anybody. Someone's coming in with hoe energy. They're coming hoe activities. The whole industry. Hoes are your friends. Hoes are your enemies. Something from duet to do, screwette to screw. And these people get to telling all types of lies, making up all types of shit. Prince could be significant. I am seeing Prince, like the artist. Prince could be significant. Excuse me, my lovies. I wanna get. You like my outfit? Don't I look so cute? Ese un put. Don't I look so cute? Don't I look so cute? Don't I look so cute? Don't I look so... Okay, enough. That's how we have a weird intermittent break there, my lovies. That's our NFL. Everything is coming in for a reason. NFL. What is it when they do the? You know what I'm talking about. When they do the dancing, a cheerleader could be significant for you. NFL, it's trying to hide. NFL, I'm seeing the Saints. When the halftime show. Thank you, my lovies. Denying paternity. I got this download as well about people faking. I got a download of a gentleman who I met and I did a reading for him, and he swore he was not the father of a child. And I'm like, I can only tell you what God and the energies are telling me. After whatever you choose to do with that is up to you. Someone does not want to be the father, for some of you, of someone that they perceive as... They were giving it to me this morning as like somebody, a lot of sexually related energy for some of you. It's like the cleanup crew is for real. It's all sacral chakra energy. And I talked about this yesterday. God gave this to us in the full read. Clearing of the attachments of the sacral chakra. It's tough work, but it's like the base. It's like the base so something doesn't blow up in your face. But I got a download of a gentleman that I did a reading for, and I'm like, that baby is yours, my love. That baby is yours, and you have to show up for that baby. It's yours. I have to tell you what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing somebody lying to you about a fucking baby here. That baby is yours, and that person didn't want to accept it. Something Ashley's Furniture, something about Miramar. They didn't want to accept it. They didn't want to accept it because they didn't want to be with that person, or they think that this person is X, Y, or Z. Or for some of you, something has to do with someone's sexuality. It's like, then why the fuck were you having sex with them? You see them as but you don't want to have a baby by them, but you wanted to come inside of them. I'm just a messenger. It's coming out very frank for some of you. Someone who needs drugs to function is like, I want to use a person for a cum bucket, but I want to, something about Pawtucket, something about the bucket. Somebody wanted to use like, this is almost like using like a customer. Someone's a drug dealer. For some of you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Whoa. Today the energies are weird in this huddle time, but this is what we're going. This is 1511, the devil and justice. 1511, the devil and justice. Capricorn could be significant Libra. Somebody that wanted to have sex with a drug addict. And then they got him pregnant, and then they don't want to like, I don't know. Just the messengers. What's coming in? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. They want to make somebody a side piece. For some of you, this is you, my lovies. I'm just a messenger here. They want to make somebody a side piece because they're embarrassed. That's sad. It's like, you're worth enough for me to, but this is, my lovies, this comes from the person. Meaning, how can you settle for somebody that you know they're making you a side piece? Well, someone is also hooked on drugs. Something about hooked on phonics. Something about someone makes fun of somebody's education level. Like someone did not make it past a GED for some. Something feels very sad. It's like in high demand and in high detractor, and triggered by their mirrors, because they were neglectful and disrespectful. So it's like, I don't know, for some of you, you're dealing with someone who believes they are above you. For some of you, this is you, my lovies. You believe that you're above somebody. For some of you, you believe that you're above somebody. For some of you, Jubilee. For some of you, there is someone who believes they are above you because of whatever circumstance you've gone through. And it has a lot to do with your sacral chakra, your security, sex, the way you, even your survival mode, what you do for survival, something about arrivals and a flight. It's like somebody's judging somebody based on like what they're willing to do for stability, for money, how they raise their children, even what they do for work, and a betrayal. It's going to stress somebody out because there's a lot of thinking in a work situation about a betrayal when it comes to an emperor, a father figure, a queen of swords who made a decision, who's also been thinking a lot, a group of friends who are very envious, a group of family holding back. There's some travels here, a hacker involved, or someone who's been watching, a queen of swords energy, who is really upset. Someone you don't see, but you see that their wheel of fortune is turning. For some of you, it's like a few different energies. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But something feels very, very sad. And it has to do with sex. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. A departure for some of you of a queen of swords energy who's very, very stressed, going through a lot when it comes to family and friends who are toxic. And they want some type of victory to cause a tower to a work situation so that they can end something when it comes to someone who is stable. Because they want to win. They want to make a sacrifice because they're feeling unstable when it comes to their money and their stress. It looks like here, like somebody's even willing to sacrifice somebody for money, bribery. They're a liar. There's karma here for something that's not seen about a construction. Someone trying to cause instability. The choices that we make, the choices that we've made, the games that we've played. Something about a gym membership, Two of Pentacles, instability coming in. There's going to be an ending for a fire sign. This fire sign energy who's going to be sacrificed with some wishful thinking of having an Ace of Cups and causing some type of an illusion. Someone who has been watching, who didn't want to give up. But this person is blocked when it comes to a work situation, when it comes to some type of training or an offer. Boom. There's a lot of people that are just willing to do anything for money. So they live like scumbags and they're looked at as scum. I'm just a messenger. It's kind of sad. It feels sad. It really does. Two different. It almost feels for some 1143. It's like someone's looking for validation outside of themselves. They're looking for like, I want this person to see me as worthy. Look how you live. You're a liar. You would be, what would you do? it's like you gotta say to yourself, there's, you know that song, what would you do if your son was at home? I don't even want to sing it. Crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry, and the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money. Who said that? Who said that that's the only way to feed your child? But then you also want to be like respected. And I'm not saying that you have to disrespect somebody because you sleep with people for a little bit of money. What I'm saying is that you attract a certain frequency by doing that. If you are the type of person that is desperate and willing to do anything for money, step on anybody, sleep with anybody, do anything for fucking money just to have some type of stability in your life, slander others so that you can win the position, my love. And then you want to, it's almost like wanting to be, I don't know, it's like then you want to compete for like princess. I'm seeing the princess Edward, and I'm seeing the princess. The princess is like, and then you want to be like the queen. It's like, wait, Eve, I don't know, 20, 50. And then the whole family is like, yes, that's like, it's almost like Kardashian energy. And I'm not saying that they're good or bad. I'm just, something about they're good in bed, I don't know, it's like, and they give a lot of head. It's like to get ahead. It's like, you're known as a neuroscientist that's like, you know, helping people heal from traumas in their brain versus giving people insane brains so you could look a certain way. But you also want to be like respected. You know what they're giving me? I've heard people say like Beyonce. Take it how it resonates. This is how it's coming in. This is how, I'm just a reader. I'm just a channeler. It's like Beyonce not chilling with Kim Kardashian and like being judged for that. Or some people have tried to judge her. I've seen like messages about that. But they don't have anything in common. I mean, maybe they do, maybe they don't. Who knows? We're only looking at from one side. We're only looking at it from the outside. We don't even know if these people really hang out in another, you know, context. But the people that are talking about it, I'm like, who knows and who fucking cares? But if they didn't, they don't really like, Beyonce is an artist that, you know, has worked really hard to get to where she is. And I'm not saying that Kim hasn't. I'm just saying she's done different things to get to where she is. And she's also worked just as hard in a different way. I don't know, for some of you it's like something like that. And maybe there's also like, for some reason there's comparison energy, which is like the thief of all joy. Because if you are happy giving blowjobs, be happy giving blowjobs. Why are you comparing yourself? But that's when you have to lie to trick people into loving you or wanting to collaborate with you that don't give blowjobs to get ahead. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. Whatever this means to you, this is what's coming in, but it's very sexual today. 15, and it's like tiring. It's not even good sex. It's really not. Kinky for sure. Real kinky. They got to get crazier. They got to get crazier. It got to get kinkier and crazier. You know why? Because it's like, it gets boring. It's all kinks. It's all demons. It's all kinks. Something has to do with this group of friends in the reverse, this toxic group of people, what they do, what they do for a living that they want to hide, what they do for a living, something about Anaheim. It's like, if you a drug dealer, I listened to this beautiful gentleman speak yesterday, and he was like, if you take a vehicle from a drug dealer, you're not a drug dealer. You are a person that works your 9 to 5. You got caught with that vehicle. You better fucking tell on that person. You better say who it belongs to, because you're out here living a very different life. That's their code. Why would you live through their code? That's not your code. You're just a freaking, I don't know, a teller at a bank. Minding your business, not getting yourself into trouble. You borrow your cousin's vehicle. All of a sudden, you're in some type of shit show. Everything is coming in for a reason. There's no compromise with this group. This is like prostitutes that stalk people so that they can ruin other people's lives, so that they could be ahead and they can stay ahead. Causing people death so that they can lie about pregnancies, so that they can, again, it's just a very different quality of life. And something about Qualcomm. Qualcomm has been very present for you. Something about the president. They're stressed. It's like, you love that drama, my love. I don't want to take that away from you. That's how you choose to live. I don't choose to live that way. They want to cause you danger. And there's dangerous stress here. It's like I'm feeling people, they're not happy, but they're always fucking, they're always up in the freaking mess. Something about Van, something about Vaughn, something about Colby or something like that. We got some type of promise here, engagement here. That's sick. A crier, someone cries a lot, a crier who's a liar. And this because they want to get some type of good news, sick news, and they're afraid. It's like, what the hell, my lovies? People live in fear. They live in fear because it takes a brave person to say, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be doing this with these people. I don't want to be here. I want to go and do something different. I want to go and take a risk on my life. I want to go and be Spirit's husband or Spirit's wife. I want to go and take like a risk. I want to go and leave this behind. Avarice. I want to go and leave this stress behind. Collaborating with people that just, you know what I was getting to close this out? Twin flame fuck shit. Wanting to see you suffer. Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. What does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? What does Spirit give us? Spirit don't play. Spirit don't play. Spirit don't play. Spreading STDs intentionally. Everything came in for a reason. 26 and 08 could be significant for you. Spreading STDs intentionally. For somebody, someone's just spreading gossip, and that's the disease. They're just spreading lies intentionally. They also have a lot of spies going crazy, wasting their life in sadness. And they're trying to do they're trying to do spell work to win you. This is this delusional energy that was present the other day for some of you. Wanting to kill you, wanting to see you suffer, wanting to ruin your life, but also trying to do spell work to win you. Some fucking dumb shit. This is some dumb shit. I got this download earlier today. Again, I'm very frank with God. I'm so frank with God. I'm frank with God. I have conversations with God. There are certain people I wish I had never met and I never want to see again. This is this type of energy. I don't wish them like harm, but I wish I would never see them ever again. They would never come close to me ever again. They would never think about me ever again. You have somebody thinking that they're going to come back to you. They're going to be your friend. They're going to be able to seduce you some way. Something about Tommy is coming in. They're going to be able to seduce you in some way. They think they're keeping you waiting, and little do they know, it's like, I never want to see you ever again. Please go heal. Please go heal. They want to steal from you. They want to steal energy, time, effort from you. Outsiders are exposing them for the delusional that they are because they don't know how to love. Please go heal. Please go heal. Leave me alone. Please go heal. The divine is blocking them. This is the feeling. They don't deserve you. They did not deserve you. They still don't deserve you. I don't care if you ever did prostitute. Again, I'm just a channeler. This is not personal in any way. I'm just a channeler. They use an excuse that you were a hoe, they didn't want to be with you, that you sold yourself, that you sold your body, but they chose to be with you. For some of you, you're not a hoe. Take it how it resonates. Take it how it resonates. I'm getting a few different energies. You got people spreading STDs intentionally as well. They know that they have some type of STD. And they're acting out of childhood wounds. Please go heal. Please go heal. You're going to keep getting blocked. Please go heal. This is the energy, my lovies. I got a download earlier. For some of you, this could actually be like a toxic connection with family. Or someone used to, something about Shaheen, Shaniqua, Shaheen, Shamika's coming in. I got a download earlier today. When I was 16, I was working for Subway because I always wanted to go work. I knew I wanted to go work early in my life. So I started working for Subway, and I would take the bus, but there was a snowstorm. And my mother told my brother, go drive her to work. And he said, okay, I go drive her to work. He was doing fucking reckless shit as we were driving to Subway. He had just gotten his license, his permit. And he was doing reckless things like trying to make the car slide and then like regaining control. And I'm like, you need to stop doing that. Just drive slower. Kept doing it. Because this is how he's always been. Kept doing it. went into the sidewalk. He lost control, slid right. It was like almost like a slow slide. Slid right into the sidewalk. The whole freaking vehicle, the front, lit on fire. And we were like, people stopped. They're like, at least throw snow on it. It was curious because I got to download that moment. I'm like, it's almost like he wants to see the car burn now. For some of you, you're dealing with someone with a twisted mentality. It's like he had no consideration for the fact that our safety, it was me. I think my little sister was there too. So one of my sisters, him, and I believe my sister was there too. I was on my way to work. It's like no consideration for anybody there. Put everybody's life in fucking danger. And on top of that, he wanted to see, it was like wanting to see the vehicle burn. Somebody's like, why aren't you throwing snow on the vehicle to put the fire out? He's like, oh, and then he starts doing that. I don't know, for some of you, you're dealing with reckless energies. They're not going to change. They're not going to change. In fact, for some of you, they've gotten fucking worse. Something out of Falcon. That's all I've got for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, my lovies. I hope this helps for you. This one felt very, very heavy. I hope that we'll clear through this so that we can move forward for some of you. Take it how it resonates. Again, I'm just a channeler, my lovies. These are not personal attacks on anybody. The examples that come in, they are for a reason. It's just to elucidate. That's all it is. And then from there, whatever you want to do is totally up to you. You know that I love you and I adore you. Love you and I adore you. But more importantly, spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, my lovies. Peace.